historians came here in the last 200 plus years and marveled at the United States and the people here. And so even though we become fat, dumb, and happy, we've still got it in us. And so Americans have become totally focused on bread and circus until they get pushed around, until they get bullied. And the system thinks that, oh, we'll just have the IRS take old ladies' pension funds with no judge, no jury, no proof of fraud. Oh, we'll just have the police out running warrantless checkpoints to take blood. Oh, we'll just push, and we'll audit 20,000 Tea Partiers a year, and we'll intimidate. All that's going to cause is a giant backlash. Sure, it's super cheesy, but we should probably find the clip on YouTube from Star Wars in Episode 4 where Princess Leia is on board the Death Star talking to Governor Tarkin or whatever his name is, and he's telling her that he's going to blow up her home planet if she doesn't answer his questions. And she says, listen, the tighter you squeeze, the more star systems will squeeze through your fingers. And that is what we know historically happens. It doesn't just happen in fictionalized accounts a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. It happens historically. And it particularly happens with Americans. The reason I'm on air is that people messed with my family. People in the government did. The reason I'm on air is because I then saw farmers and ranchers having their houses taken and their farms taken by the environmental land grabbers who turned around and sold it off to build on it a few years later. I saw the mafia in action. And at a fundamental cellular level, started thinking, how do I, in the 21st century, that was back in the 20th century, but how do I, looking forward, resist them? And I said, I'll do whatever I can to resist them, and I'll blow the trumpet to get other people to be watchmen on the wall, to try to rally more people to resist peacefully this operation and have a velvet revolution of renaissance and awakening to this tyranny, to this injustice. That's why they scream racism all day. That's why they push all these distractionary issues, is because, sure, there's some racism going on all sides out there. There are groups of whites that go out and find blacks and attack them. There's groups of blacks that go out and find whites and attack them, and Hispanics that go out and find blacks and attack them, and blacks that go out and find Asians and attack them. On and on and on, and Asians that find other groups of, you know, Hispanics to attack. There's all sorts of gang warfare going on at a dumbed-down level. But at the end of the day, 98% of us aren't involved in that. We're all going under Obamacare and the death panels. We're all having our jobs shipped overseas by design. We're all being told we didn't build a business. We're all being told our kids don't belong to us. We're all being told we don't have a right to own guns. We're all being told we don't have a right to have a vehicle. We're all being told we don't have This is a bunch of bull. And so we just come together on these simple ideas. And I don't care who delivers them, the Republicans, the Democrats, the Libertarians. I don't care what you call the organization or group. We need to put our ideas out and then support whoever promotes them and get out of this partisanship. But the Democrats, when they were in power, got on a power trip that I've never seen the likes of. And they have run absolutely wild. Crazy Tasmanian devil meets Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, meets Woody Woodpecker, meets Jeffrey Dahmer, meets Adolf Hitler, meets Joseph Stalin, meets the most crazy stock market person you could imagine. I mean, it's wild. And it's out of control, and they've gone too far. We have to have an indictment of Obama, and if we can't get one in the Congress with an impeachment, we can get one in the court of public opinion with a referendum on everything socialist, everything collectivist, everything big city machine of the oldest party in this country, the Democrats, who have perfected racial division and distraction and diversion and dumbing people down, and they're willing accomplices in the media, and they're willing accomplices in the Republican Party. This is a referendum on all of these people that this is not business as usual, and we don't care how much you try to militarize the cops and how many armored vehicles you buy and how much police state training. It's the police out there. I've talked to them, who are probably more awake than anybody else in the country other than the military. Does that not mean there aren't legions of bad cops and legions of political police? No, they're there. But I'm telling you, the most awake group in the country other than the military is the police. That's not good for the establishment. You understand, the establishment's in trouble. We're going to come back, give the number out, play the O'Keefe piece, take your phone calls. It's all coming up. I'm Alex Jones, your host. Stay with us.
The human body is extraordinary. Despite all the stresses we inflict upon it, it still works hard to stay in balance. Thousands upon thousands of people rely upon Heart and Body Extract to help their body stay balanced. This excellent 100% natural herbal formula helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels, cleans arteries, promotes good circulation, balances cholesterol, and more. HB Extract, paired with healthy lifestyle choices like good nutrition and exercise, can give you a life free of pain, sickness, and fear. Recapture your youthful vitality and experience your body healing itself with the aid of HB Extract. It's extremely effective and it starts working in just days. Visit hbextract.com to learn more and to read scores of testimonials from satisfied customers. And we've never increased our price in over 10 years. That makes Heart and Body Extract as great a value now as it was the first day we sold it. A healthy heart is a happy heart. Call 866-295-5305 or go to hbextract.com.
Big business has discovered the preparedness market, and that makes it difficult to know where to go and who to trust. MyPatriotSupply.com is owned and operated by patriots just like you. Has the best prices on storable food, non-GMO seeds, water filtration devices, home canning equipment, survival and self-reliance books, and more. MyPatriotSupply.com has old-fashioned values and the absolute best customer service in the industry. Look for the deal of the day. Unique, affordable survival supplies that fit anyone's budget. Get same-day shipping on all orders and free shipping on orders over $49. Call 866-229-0927, 866-229-0927, or visit MyPatriotSupply.com for emergency preparedness, self-reliance, and food independence. Shop with a name you know and a name you can trust. Before it's time to survive, it's time to prepare. MyPatriotSupply.com.
Are you ready to surrender your right to buy body armor? No joke. Congress is now trying to outlaw civilian body armor. And if House Bill H.R. 5344 becomes law, you can kiss your right to protect yourself against rifle bullets goodbye. Don't put off your body armor purchase any longer. Go now to InfidelBodyArmor.com. Thousands of military veterans trust their lives to Infidel Body Armor. You should too. Spelled INFIDEL. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
My name is Dell, and I live in El Cajon, California. I was concerned about my cholesterol readings because I knew that high cholesterol is related to clogging of the arteries and increases the risk for heart attack and stroke. One day, I heard an ad for Heart and Body Extract, and I was skeptical, but I decided to give it a try. Man, the numbers don't lie.
Learn the secrets of an effective, natural, 100% organic nutritional supplement for a healthy heart and circulation at hbextract.com.
Hey, Boomer! I learned in school today that 60% of our bodies are made of water. Good thing we have the Berkey system. It's the cleanest, best water ever. Mom says it's because the Berkey's filtration system cleans out the bad stuff and leaves only pure, delicious water. I know, right? You love it too. Yeah, I'm thirsty too. Let's go get some. Get Berkey Clean Water by calling 877-886-3653. That's 877-886-3653. Or visit GoBerkey.com.
Warnings of an American collapse hit us nearly every day. Gear up while you still can with Infidel Body Armor. Don't spend between $500 and $600. Infidel is available for just $374.99 with free shipping within the U.S. Made in America and legal in all 50 states. Resist tyranny with Infidel Body Armor. Buy yours today at InfidelBodyArmor.com. Spelled INFIDEL BodyArmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
Alex Jones. Don't forget, we're going to send out on the daily email this afternoon. You can sign up for free at Infowars.com/newsletter. We're going to send out the video link so you can watch the nightly news for free, even if you're not a subscriber, tonight and tomorrow with the 2014 midterm election coverage. And we're going to be on the air tomorrow night, 6 p.m. to midnight Central at least, with our entire team, myself right in the middle of it, hosting. We're going to have a lot of special guests on, Greg Palast, you name it, just a lot of other people with live coverage with Darren McBreen, Jakari Jackson, Leanne McAdoo, Joe Biggs, John Bound, Rob Dew, and the whole crew behind the scenes tomorrow night. But we'll have expanded coverage as well tonight, 7 o'clock Central, prisonplanet.tv. We're also going to have streams on the YouTube channel, at the Real Alex Jones channel. And we're also going to, again, have a live feed at Infowars.com/election or Infowars.com/show or prisonplanet.tv. I want to go to this clip. North Carolina election officials repeatedly offered ballots last week to an imposter who arrived at polling places with the names and addresses of inactive voters who hadn't participated in an election in many years. No fraudulent votes were actually cast. It was the latest undercover video sting from conservative activist James O'Keefe, whose filmmaking resume reads like a target list of liberal causes. Yeah, he's brought down multi-billion operations. He famously shattered Acorn, the community organizing outfit linked to Barack Obama. He dressed up as Osama bin Laden and crossed the Rio Grande, showing how the border's wide open, on and on and on. And this is what anybody in media could do, showing the hypocrisy. And notice how he shakes them to their foundation. InfoWars has shaken the system to its foundation. DrudgeReport.com, shaking them to the foundation. And it's great to have an O'Keefe or a WorldNet Daily or a Matt Drudge out there, because I don't like being one of the only big missiles being fired at the establishment. It is dangerous. And believe me, if Republicans are doing stuff like this, we'll be exposing it. The difference is they just start big wars and build more prisons, which I don't like, and support Patriot Acts. They don't just run these mafia operations. And I'm not even saying they're good. It's just the Democrats are so evil. Let's go to this clip. And then it's official. The new Samsung TVs, they put it out in the press release and the terms and conditions. Samsung listens to you in live time and warns you that they are indeed monitoring everything you do. So it says, watch what you say. I remember I told people 8 years ago under a Google patent this was going on. We're going to cover that after the break, but here's James O'Keefe and Veritas Project.
I'm James O'Keefe reporting from North Carolina. There are more than 700,000 inactive voters in the state, according to the Voter Integrity Project. These are people the state has essentially lost, which creates a recipe for voter fraud on a massive scale. Don't believe it? Project Veritas Action has proven it. Watch how many ballots I get offered from election officials throughout the state.
How you doing, sir?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good, good. Just getting off work here.
Yeah. What's your last name?
We easily accessed North Carolina's statewide voter rolls. From there, we were able to isolate the inactive voters. Then we narrowed the list down to 30-year-old males. The next step, to visit early voting sites across the state and ask if they had that person's name on the list. We were careful not to say we were that person.
Now, 4618 is correct?
That's the correct address.
Road, okay. And let's see if there's anything else in there. George the third.
Yep, that's the correct name.
All right. And Raleigh 27612. That's all correct.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Take a look at this. Make sure that's all correct. And if it does, sign for me down there.
So I'll just sign this and then I'll be able to vote afterwards.
Yes.
Some 20 times, nearly a busload, we were just a signature or two away from voting. Of course, we never signed anything, but we could have, and if we had, we could have voted and no one would have been the wiser.
Shane, right, Shane? Shane, C.O.?
I have Shane Allen.
Yeah.
Just about every time we offered to produce ID to verify our identity, we were quickly told it was unnecessary and almost scolded for offering to show it.
All right, that's enough. You see the full video up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Imagine the identity theft that this is causing as well using voter rolls. And they don't want to have voter ID laws to vote, because this is part of an organized globalist takeover of America with Democratic Party operatives running the polling places.
We're on the march. The empire's